सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Kathopanishad, first chapter, first valli, page number 18, 13th shloka, mantra. Satvamagnigum swargyamadheshi mrityo प्रब्रूहित्वगुं श्रद्धधानाय मह्यम् स्वर्गलोका अमृतत्वं भजन्ते एतद्वितीयेन वृणेवरेण Yamadharmaraja blessed Nachiketa with the first boon, and he is giving the second boon, that which is asked by the Nachiketa. First boon for the sake of father's mental peace. Seeing one's own father in a peaceful condition is that which gives real joy to a son or a daughter. Looking at our own father, mother in a happy condition, mentally, physically also, it gives a tremendous joy in the heart of a child. This is called Rakta Sambandha, blood relation, very natural instinct. No one can stop that. It is born from the birth. By nature it comes. That is why Nachiketa naturally first boon he asked for his father's mental peace. Once his father is happy, he is also happy here, so that he can do some more service to Yamadharmaraja, or he can ask, he can study, he can continue. So father can send the email, you stay there, I am fine. You continue your studies, you can continue your service to Yamadharmaraja. You don't worry about me. So that message will reach to Nachiketa immediately. Whether message reached to Nachiketa is not the question. Once he asked for his father's sake, and Yamadharmaraja blessed that, naturally Nachiketa feel so comfortable. Now my father is happy. So he can be emotionally very much relieved from that pain, from that father's dissociation. That pain is there. You imagine 9-year-old child, how much the child feels the father's dissociation. So at very young age, once Yamadharmaraja blessed, that child feels so comfortable and so relieved much the internal emotional pain. Then he continues for the second boon. He himself is not demanding the boon. Any boon you cannot demand. That has to be given by the opposite person happily, willfully. That person has to feel, I like to give you, I love to give you. Then you can ask. That is a nice way of a relation. I like to give you. Okay, give me, I want this. Beautiful relation. So the second boon is ready for Nachiketa. And he asks, now for father's sake, family's sake, over. As a citizen of this Bhuloka on the earth, I have some duty towards my people. Therefore, let me fulfill that duty, my contribution to the society also. Once you born and brought up in a samskara family, Samskrita family, a good family, automatically those qualities naturally they will arise in the mind. Naturally they will arise. That means from childhood he saw the father, mother doing help to others, serving to others. That is why he got that idea asking for others' sake. Hey, Yamadharmaraja, people are all afraid of you. No, death. They are afraid of you. Where there is only one place where you are not there and people are not afraid of you. That is Swarga. To go to that Swarga where you are not there, old age is not there, death is not there, Soka is not there. So such a place everybody wants to go. So all people who are all interested, who are not interested, everybody interested to be away from Yamadharmaraja. Swargam. In the Swargam, in the serial Swargam sollala naan. Nama Shastrala solra Swargam. That Swargam, which gives happiness, Amritatvam. Amritatvam bhajante Swargalokaha. The people who are all enjoying the Swarga, they are all having the immortality. Bhajante means prapnuvanti. They attain immortality, Amritatvam. Amritatvam means immortality. And Marana Rahitatvam anartha. So therefore, to get that Swargam very accessible, there is a ritual. And please teach me that ritual. You know that ritual. By performing which ritual, everyone can easily go to Swarga so that they can live happily. Not only my father, to live happily, comfortably, even all people also should live. Ida eco-friendly harmony. My happiness, peace is depending on whole atmosphere. This is very natural in our Vedic tradition. Everybody is having eco-friendly thoughts. An animal or bird or trees or anything person is suffering, we cannot live happily. You cannot sleep properly, you cannot eat properly, you cannot enjoy your life. That's why this person knows my peace, happiness depending on all these surrounding jivas also, beings also. இது ரொம்ப நேச்சுரலா இருக்க வேண்டிய தன்மை எல்லாருக்கும் உள்ள. இப்போ அன்நேச்சுரலா போயிடுது எங்கேயோ. தட்ஸ் வை we are also losing peace. இது ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட் நமக்கு ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். My peace, happiness, security is depending on so many factors. So let me pray for all those people and beings in the creation, the whole atmosphere. Let it be peaceful so that I can be peaceful. இதுதான் சீக்ரெட்டே. வேதிக் விஷன்ல சீக்ரெட்னா இதுதான். All, then I. Not I and all. All included I, but I is not included all. That's why include all, you are also included in that. Many more beneficiaries. Now in this second boon, what he is asking, many more beneficiaries are going to be there if you teach me that ritual, which is the hetu, cause, sadhanam for Swargaloka, so that I can give that to all people so that they can also be happy. And asking that boon for the sake of all people itself gives tremendous ananda for a person. Yes or no? The happiness of all people is happiness of mine. இந்த பாவனை நமக்கு சின்ன வயசுல இருந்தே வளரணும். That person is really a happiest person in the world. இது அந்த சில்ட்ரன் மனசுக்குள்ள நல்ல we have to imbibe. My happiness is encompassing all people's happiness. Throughout life, this person who wants like that from childhood, his life or her life will be happy, peaceful. Therefore, please teach me. Swargyam adhyeshi mrityo. Hey, Bhagavan, please teach me what you know that fire ritual. I have lot of faith and shraddha. Faith and shraddha. Okay, not faith and shraddha. Shraddha I have. Therefore, please teach me. Shraddha I have means what? I never abuse your boon. I will never use it for a wrong purpose. That's the shraddha. Anything, if we get it, either money or name or fame, we should not misuse it. A shraddhavan, the person who is having shraddha, faith, will not misuse any power or any fame or name or anything. He will never misuse. That name and fame, money, everything, he will use it for the sake of people. அப்படி இருக்கணும். பணம் வேண்டான்னு சொல்லல, புகழ் வேண்டான்னு சொல்லல. Earn money, name, fame, everything earn. But use it for the cause of others, for the sake of others. That is what Shraddha Dhanaya. I don't misuse. All Rakshasas, they misuse so many powers. Lot of things, whatever they know, the clues and all, this black magic and all they are doing to people, what is it? It is a power, it is a Shakti, it is a Jnanam, it is a knowledge. But they are misusing it, exploiting it, abusing that. Whoever abuse, whoever misuse their name for power, money, everything, Bhagavan will take away that name, fame, money, power, everything. He will give one chance. Even நிறைய நல்லா பண்றானா இல்லையா, misuse பண்ணாமலே, how he is using Bhagavan, watch. His name and fame, people are mad, they are rushing, and even the people are mad, they are rushing also. Bhagavan knows how to protect them from this person. Is it not? If a person misuse, Bhagavan will take that power, Bhagavan will take that money, Bhagavan will take that name, everything he will take. அவருக்கு தெரியுமா எப்பப்ப யாருக்கு என்ன பனிஷ்மெண்ட் கொடுக்கணும்னு பகவானுக்கு தெரியும். No one can escape from the Bhagavan's danda. இது ஞாபகம் இருக்கணும் நமக்கு எப்பவுமே. That is why he says Shraddha Dhanaya. பகவானுக்கு நம்ம ப்ரே பண்ணணும் எப்பவுமே. பகவான், when you are giving money, நிறைய popularity to me, but help me one more also. Let me remember you all the time. Let me, this money and name and fame should not make me enamored and slave. Therefore, let me protect me from these problems also. They are double-edged knife மாதிரி. So, Shraddha-dhanaya. And the word and the value irukku. Please teach me that by which, performing which ritual people will attain immortality. This immortality word we have to carefully understand. Amritatvam, immortality means eternity. Swamini, appo Vedantha class edukku? Na and ritual pandren. What Nachiketa is going to learn from Yamadharmaraja, that ritual I will perform, I will get immortality, Swargam. Why I have to come to Vedanta class every Thursday? We may get doubt. Then important point we have to note, this immortality, Amritatvam, is temporary. Apekshikam. Not permanent, not nityam. All the Swargaloka Vasis, Devatas, their immortality is long-term immortality, that's all. But not Shashvatam. So, once you go to Swargaloka also, Kshine, Punya, Martyalokam, Vishanti. Solli சொல்றது முன்னாடி எல்லாரும் இப்படி காமிக்கிறேன். I am very happy. That's a student na அப்படி இருக்கணும். So, even you go to Swarga, you will come down after your punya exhaustion. Therefore, this immortality, here Amritatvam Heti, he says, where some other places says, Kshine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti. Contradiction illaya? Contradiction. Here Amritatvam, another Upanishad says, a person never get Amritatvam by going to Swarga. Here Amritatvam. That is why we have to understand when the Shastra says, Shrutyoho parasparam badhe. Shrutyoho means in between two Upanishads. Parasparam badhe, when they are contradicting each other. One Upanishad says Amritatvam eti. One Upanishad says he cannot get Amritatvam. This Swargam is not eternal Amritam. Immortality it cannot give, one Upanishad says. That means what? Both two Upanishads are contradicting each other and confusing us. Shrutyoho parasparam badhe nyayopeta gariyasi. Then what? What I have to take as pramanam? Shastra says nyayam, logic. If any statement, very rare, if at all any statement is there in between two Shrutis, two scriptures, two Upanishads, there is a contradiction, one opposing the other, contradiction. That is called contradiction. Badha. That time you base depend on logic. That's what Shastra says, Nyayopeta gariyasi. Jnanat eva kaivalyam amritatvam. Upanishad, many places Upanishad quotes. And here, Agni ritual gives Amritatvam is telling. That means you have to understand this Amritatvam is apekshikam. Only gauna, figuratively praising. That's why don't take it literally. This is Arthavadaha. Arthavadaha means stuti, just stuti to create interest. அதன்னு சொல்லி நீங்க போய் ஃபயர் ரிச்சுவல் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு நான் சொர்க்கத்துக்கு போறேன், அதுதான் இம்மார்டல்னு சொல்லிட்டு உபனிஷத்துல இதுக்கு தான் குரு கிட்ட படிக்கணும். புரியுறத? நானே புக்கு படிக்கிறேன் சுவாமினி, ஸ்வர்க்கம் இருக்கு, அமிர்தத்துவம் இருக்கு. அமிர்தத்துவம் இதுதானே. Never waste your life, this life. That's why be careful in that Amritatvam word. We have to understand in this way. What is the logic? Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuhu, the logic. Whatever, whoever is come into existence, born, jatasya, mrityuhu dhruvam. Death is inevitable. Dhruva means inevitable. No one can stop the mrityu. So Amritatva means Mrityu Rahitam. Appa Yamadharmaraja will become jobless, unemployed. So, how to understand? Mrityu is only to this body. I disidentify with this body. I am Atma. I am immortal, ever immortal. There is no getting Amritatvam. Recognizing I am Amritaha is the philosophical sense. So, body level immortality annade kadiyadu. Puriyarda? The logic. Jatasya hi dhruva mrityu. Whatever is born in this creation will die. However much you try to go to body image. Body image. People there are body focus. Body focus. All advertisements they are coming make your body so fit enough and all. However much you keep fit for some time only. No one can escape. What happened to Parikshit? Parikshit Maharaja, he want to escape Mrityu. And on a single pillar he sat on that and he is trying to protect himself. Death should not take place. Mudinjada? Impossible. So therefore here, Amritatvam is a figurative expression. Okay? There is no Amritatvam to body. There is no need of Amritatvam to Atma. Okay. Next mantra. We'll read 14th mantra. Prate bravimi tadu me nibodham. Prate bravimi tadu me nibodham. Swargyamagnim nachiketah prajanan. Swargyamagnim nachiketah prajanan. Ananta lokapti matho pratishtham. Ananta lokapti matho pratishtham. Vidhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. Vidhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. Nachiketa asked one ritual by performing which one can go to Swarga. He asked only Kevala ritual, Sada ritual, a ritual which is not included Upasana. But the Yamadharmaraja, the teacher here, is going to become a teacher later. Okay, Yamadharmaraja tells Upasana Sahit Karma, not Kevala Karma, Kevala ritual. Here Karma means ritual. Agnihotra ritual. He is teaching. Here in the 13th mantra he asked, Saha tvam agnim swarga madhyeshi mrityo. That Agni ritual you know. So that Agni ritual is, Sadha ritual is there, Upasana Sahita ritual is there. What do you mean by Sadha ritual? A karma which is not included the Upasana is Sadha ritual. A simple ritual, Kevala karma. That Kevala karma gives only Swargam, but Upasana Sahita karma ritual gives Brahmaloka. This is an aside point. Since the Upasana topic has come here, I would like to give the background of the Upasana. There are two types of karmas. Whenever we have to do a ritual, we have to remember three factors. This topic only we are seeing in the last class. Bird, I said I will give. No? So that ritual, what is its nature? Let us understand. Three factors are important. Number one is Upasaka. The performer of the ritual is called Upasaka. Number two, Upasya Devata. Upasya Devata, the deity upon whom we perform the Upasana. Upon whom the Upasaka performs Dhyanam. And Third factor is alambanam, pratika. Alambanam, pratika or symbol. Alambanam means a symbol. Just you translate alambanam as symbol, not pratika. Pratika later I will explain. Symbol means here alambanam, a support. Alambanam means a support. So upasaka, devata and alambanam. Upasya, devata, alambanam. These three are important whenever you want to do a ritual. When I am doing, I am called upasaka. I am keeping one deity in my mind, upasya devata. Here the upasya devata is invisible. Yes, upasya devata is not drishtam. It is invisible. Therefore what I do? I keep an alambanam in front of me and I invoke that devata in this alambanam. In your house, whatever you have got, that Lalita or Devi, whatever god, goddess you are keeping in your house, it is an alambanam. It is an alambanam. Really speaking, that devata god is not visible to you. That god is, the deity is invisible. So to do upasana, I require an alambanam. So three factors. This symbol represents the devata. Okay. For this I have given many times the example, the country and our flag. Just like that. I love my country. I worship my country in this flag symbol. Clear? Now, the second point is, these symbols also two types. Symbols are also two types. One is pratika alambanam. Number two is pratima alambanam. Pratika alambanam and pratima alambanam. Even jyoti also, flame also, you invoke the Devi on the jyoti. The flame is alambanam. What type of alambanam? Pratika alambanam. Why it is pratika alambanam? There are no legs, hands, no form. Separate form is not there. That is called pratika alambanam. Where there are no eyes, nose, ears, specific organs are not there. That is called pratika alambanam. Shivalingam or Saligramam, Jyoti, Omkara, all these are, even swastik. Some people take that swastik also. Even your manjal, what you keep as Vinayaka, is also a pratikam, not pratima. But in temple, what they keep, that is pratima alambanam. With form, head, face, hands, legs, everything is there. As it is very clearly specified, pratima alambanam. You can know the difference between pratika alambanam and pratima alambanam. It's like a human being. Pratima alambanam means like a human being with clear limbs, that's all. Pratikam without limbs. Devata and the performer is upasaka. So any upasana, wherever you are performing, these three are must. Upasaka, upasya devata and alambanam, either pratima or pratikam. So here Yamadharmaraja is going to give an upasana by performing which one can go to Swarga. Swarga sadhanam swargyam. What is Swarga sadhanam? The fire ritual is Swarga sadhanam. Agni is a ritual or a particular fire. Yamadharmaraja says, Hey Nachiketa, Aham Agnim Prajanan. I know Vijnatavan Prajanan means I know what is that Agni fire ritual. Prajanan recollecting that fire ritual, he says, what is that fire ritual? Swargyam. Swargaya hitam swargyam or Swarga sadhana bhutam swargyam. I know that fire ritual which is the sadhana for Swarga. Swargyam agnim. I know that fire which is the sadhana for Swarga. Swargyam agnim. Prajanan. So, te prabravimi. I shall clearly teach you. Brunj dhatu. Pra upasarga. That's pra indicates clearly. Whenever we are teaching something, you have to teach very clearly. Anything, 100% you are trying. 100% I have communicated. Ange வந்து 50% தான் grasping. So, நம்மமே 50% communicate பண்ண அங்கே 25% ஆயிடும். ரொம்ப கேவலமா போயிடும் இல்லையா? Any teaching. That's why preparation is very, 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 very important. சமையல் தான் நல்ல ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் பண்றது தெரியும் சுவாமினி. மற்றதெல்லாம் everything we have to know very clearly, as much as possible we have to understand. Then we have to give it. So, Yamadharmaraja says, Bravimi and chonna pohado, Prabravimi. And it shall teach you clearly. That is called confidence. The teacher must have a confidence on the subject, command on the subject, thoroughness. சொல்லக்கூடாது, அமைதி, ஆனால் சந்தேகம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. கஸ்ஸூச்சின்னு சொல்லுவான். இந்த வியாக்கரணம் there is சூத்திர கஸ்ஸூச்சி, சூத்திர கிடையாது. they generally use this idiom. கஸ்ஸூச்சி means ka means ஆகாசம். Suchi means looking at the akasha. Whenever we don't remember something, what do? We look at akasha. Kassuchi in artham. Especially in Vyakarana, grammar and all, once you study one thing further, you will forget. Mundaka Upanishadhukku ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? Mundaka Swamini Kena Upanishadhukku ஞாபகம் இல்ல. Correct தான். அதுக்கு தான் we will look up. Kassuchi. So the teacher is supposed to remember all. She has to recollect all these things. That's why Yamadharmaraja says, Prabravimi. I shall teach you clearly. Yamadharmaraja learned everything very clearly with Shraddha Bhakti. That's why he became so great. That's why we have to learn from such a teacher who is totally dedicated her life or his life for that subject's sake. From that person, if we learn, at least we can get something. அவருக்கே அறக்குறையா இருந்தா நமக்கு என்ன வரும்? That's why a teacher who has soaked in the subject completely, அதே லைஃப் அப்படி இருக்கணும். Any subject for that matter. I am not telling only Vedanta. Even music, dance, இப்போ எல்லாமே all people are learning all subjects. Now you understand the problem. Olden days எல்லாமே musician அதுதான், அது he will not touch any other instrument or any musician also. Singing singing அவ்வளவுதான், இங்க வேற ஒன்னும் தெரியாது, ஜீரோ. அப்படிதான் இருக்கணும். Dancer dancer, he do not know English also, she need not know any other art, not necessary. Because to master one art 12 years it takes first to learn. And you have to assimilate that another 12 years, 24 years. Where is the time for to study another science? Tell me. எங்க டைம் இருக்கு? அதனால நம்ம நாட்டில் எல்லா சயின்சஸுமே, all arts, any art you take, your whole life you have to dedicate. What big art, even cricket, எப்போ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ற? எவ்வளவு ஏஜ்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ற? And getting Guinness book record. How much time he is spending? அந்த ஆர்டினரி ஃபைன் ஆர்ட்ஸ் இதுக்கே இவ்வளவு இருந்தா, வாட் டு டாக் ஆஃப் வேதாந்தா, ரிச்சுவல்ஸ், தட் அண்ட் ஆல். ஹவு மச் டைம் ஒன் ஹேஸ் டு ஸ்பெண்ட். தே லவ் தட். தட் இஸ் வாட், வை ஹவு தே ஸ்பெண்ட் தட் மச் டைம்? பிகாஸ் தே லவ் இட். தே ஹாவ் சோ மச் ஈகர்னஸ் டு நோ தட். தென் யூ கேன் பிகம் எ மாஸ்டர். இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட், லவ் இருக்கணும். தென் யூ வில் பிகம் எ மாஸ்டர். ஸோ லைக் ஃப்ரம் தட் டீச்சர் வி ஹாவ் டு லேர்ன். That's why you have to encourage your children அது கத்துக்கோ, நாளைக்கு எது பாப்புலர் ஆகும் தெரியாதுன்னா. என்ன தப்பான எண்ணம் பாருங்க. டுமாரோ வாட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு பிகம் பாப்புலர் we do not know, better to learn all அண்ணா. என்ன none அண்ணா. He is not going to become a master of anything here. And they come to the society, all people are available now surrounding that only. Any subject you take, எல்லா அறக்குறைதான். என்ன this is a drawback. We are seeking, teaching our children also. அவனுக்கு ஏதோ மனசுல ஒண்ணு இருக்கு, ஏய் அது மட்டுமே இல்லடா இது படிறான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி பாப்போம் இருக்கிற அந்த போக்கசிங் மைண்ட் எல்லாம் டீவியேட் பண்ணி அதுக்கு கொஞ்ச நேரம் இதுக்கு கொஞ்ச நேரம் காலையில இருந்து 5 டியூஷன் வச்சுட்டு கொஞ்ச நேரம் மிருதங்கம் கத்துக்கிடுவா, கொஞ்ச நேரம் வயலின் கத்துக்கிடுவா, கொஞ்ச நேரம் டென்னிஸுக்கு போ. அரே டென்னிஸ் பாய்க்கு மிருதங்கத்துக்கு என்ன கனெக்ஷன் அண்ணா? இல்ல கராட்டே கூட கத்துக்குவோம், என்ன ஜாப் வரணும் இல்லையா? தப்பு, இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணவே கூடாது. ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் என்ன நம்ம சில்ட்ரன் ரியல்லி ஐ ரியல்லி பிட்டி ஆஃப் அவர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நவேடேஸ். இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு 10 years இப்படி வந்துன்னு இருக்குது. Let the child forget the whole world, dedicate the time to that. Then he'll become a gem of that art. அவனுக்கு ஒரு சாட்டிஸ்பாக்சன் இருக்கும், திருப்தி இருக்கும், ஆனந்தம் இருக்கும். அறக்குறைய கத்துக்கிட்டு என்ன ஆனந்தம் இருக்கும் சொல்லுங்க? அவனுக்கு எது பிடிக்குமோ, எந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் பிடிக்குமோ, எந்த ஃபீல்டு பிடிக்குமோ அவனுக்கு தெரியாது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அது கொஞ்ச நேரம் நம்ம மானிட்டர் பண்ணணும், பண்ணிட்டு அந்த ஆர்ட்லக்கு கொண்டு போகணும். அதுக்கு நம்ம we have to spend our energy, time, money, everything for that sake. அது டிசிஷன் இங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ் have to be very 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 subtle in that matter. They have to be very carefully observe the child, not your whims and fancies. You have to turn the child. It is not fair on our part. சரி, எங்கேயோ போயிட்டேன் நான். சரி விட்டுடுங்க அந்த டாபிக். இப்போ now the ritual, fire ritual I will teach you. Nibodha, learn it from me. From me. Nibodha tadu. Tadu all are just added words and letters. Learn it. Tadu means it. Nibodha means learn it. Jnasyasi, janasi, you learn from me. Tvam vidhi etam. Janihi, may you know this fire. Ananta lokaptim atho pratishtham. What ritual I am going to teach you? May from me you learn how you should learn. Shankaracharya writes there, with one pointed mind you have to learn. Teacher has right that much right on the student. When I listen carefully, நான் சொல்லலாமா இல்லையா? ஏன்னா அவருக்கு தான் தெரியும் அந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் உடைய subtlety. So the teacher has right to once in a while listen carefully. Many times I also use that word. Swamini, we are not listening carefully. Every time why you are telling? You don't ask like that, no? Even though you are listening carefully, because it is a subtle point, what I do? Just I will remind you, here be attentive. இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி மே த்வம் வித்தி, மே you have a one pointed mind and listen from me. A teacher who is so confident in his subject, he expects or she expects from the students also the same manner. அப்படி சொன்னா ஓஹோ ஏதோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட் சொல்ற டீச்சர்னு சொல்லி they will think. Otherwise your mind moves home, no? அப்படியே வீட்டுக்கு போயிடும். அப்பப்ப திருப்பி ஞாபகப்படுத்தணும். ஏதம் அனந்த லோகாப்திங். What am I teaching to you? That ritual which is the aptim, to attain the heaven, attainment of the heaven. Ananta lokaptim. Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka. Then Swargaloka மேல போறது நான் சொல்ல போறேன். இவர் சொல்றார் அனந்த லோகாப்தின். You are asking only for heaven. I am going to teach you greater than that. அது பிரம்மலோகா. Now important point is, if you do kevala karma, you go to Swargaloka. If you do upasana sahita karma, you go to Brahmaloka. If you go to Brahmaloka, you will get Kramamukti. These are all kella theriyum. If you do Kevala Karma, you go to Swargaloka, will come back. Now you decide. Yamadharmaraja are not asking, I am telling. People has to decide Kevala Karmava, Upasana Karmava. There are some people, they do only Kevala Karma for Swarga. There are some people who perform the ritual with as Upasana and they go to Brahmaloka and study Kathopanishad from Brahmaji and attain Kramamukti. The Ananta Lokaptim. This is the greatness of that Guru as well as the students, Shraddha Patati. Avanu onnu ketta ivar rendu solluva. Teacher. Sonnanalaya? Adu madri. He is very much pleased, Yamadharmaraja. That's why he is giving that Upasana Sahita ritual. Ananta Lokaptim. Agni. Why is here Agni only is taking the Alambanam? There is a reason for that. That reason is, there are fires, Garhyapatyagni, Avahaniyagni. These are all Agnis are there by performing, taking the Agni as Alambanam, a Pratikam. And Virat Devata is invoked. Upasya Devata is Virat Devata. Agni is the Alambanam, Pratika Alambanam, and Upasaka. That is the ritual here. He is teaching the fire ritual on that Virat Devata Upasanam, which is everywhere pervading that Devata, which is visible, invisible, Virat Devata. Tasmad Viradoja Ajayata. Just Virat born. Virat Devata is born. So, worshipping that Virat Devata, then you come to your Vaishwanara Agni Devata. If I understand Virat Devata in the Agni form, Agni Rupama and the Virat Devatanai Puja Panna, in the Vaishwanara Agni, Vyastilo irikira Vaishwanara Agni, you can understand. 5 elements came, Akasha, Vayu. But Akasha, Vayu are invisible. First element which is visible is fire element. That's why our Rigveda mantra also will begin with Agni Mile Purohitam. That Agni is the fire rituals because Agni is visible. That means that Paramatma is in visible form first in where? Agni. That is why in Vedic culture, Agni has been given utmost important. You go anywhere, any ritual, Vivaham, Upanayanam, any ritual, fire is important. That is why Upanayanam appuram kuda Sandhyavandhanam, Samidhadhanam. The Samidhadhanam is important. Sandhyavandhanam pandradhi, Samidhadhanam. All these rituals are very important, efficacious. Invoking the Lord in this fire. Adhe madri, in this, he is teaching that. Where is that fire? Nihitam guhayam. And which is support of the world. Ato pratishtitam. This fire ritual, what I am teaching, that fire as alambanam, which is the support. Why it is support? Tasmadva etasmad atmana akashas sambhutaha. That Atma alone is appearing in the Virat form. So therefore, whom I am worshipping? The infinite Brahman, who is visible. Akasha is not visible. Vayu is not visible. Therefore, how can I do alambana? Take them alambana. I want a visible alambana. So what can I do? First thing from Atma which came visible is Agni. So Agni Pata will do Namaskaram. Puriyarda edukana Agni Hotra nadakara edathila namma cheppal potittu pokudadu. Where there is light in the house, everywhere lamp, இந்த விளக்கு இருந்த வீட்டில் ப்ராஸ்பரிட்டி இருக்கும். ஏன்னா எதுக்கு இந்த நம்ம வீட்டில் விளக்கு வைக்கிறது புரியுறதா? இப்போ எவ்ரிடே லைட்டிங் த லேம்ப் மார்னிங் அண்ட் ஈவினிங் பிகாஸ் த அக்னி பிரின்சிபல். திஸ் இஸ் த ஓன்லி பிரம்மஸ் ஸ்வரூபம். இது தெரியணும். ஐயோ என்ன ஆகிறதே தெரியல போயிடுத்து, இதெல்லாம் நோய்ச்சிக்க கூடாது. அந்த அக்னி, அந்த ஃப்ளேம் பார்த்த உடனே அக்னி தேவதா. Who is this Agni Devata? Visible first element, visible element, Panchabhutangallo, visible element, which is none other than born from that Paramatma, Brahman. இப்படி நினைச்சு அந்த ஜோதிக்கு குங்கம் எல்லாம் மஞ்சள் எல்லாம் வைப்போம் இல்லையா? We'll put குங்கம் and பூமாலை எல்லாம் போட்டு, that is why everywhere we do விளக்கு பூஜா, ஜோதி. We have to know the significance. சும்மா இன்னும் பண்ணலாம். இங்க இந்த நாட்டில் எல்லாம் ஒரு அர்த்தத்தோட தான் பண்ணினோம். நமக்கு அர்த்தம் தெரியாமல போய் அர்த்தம் இல்லாமல் வாழ்க்கை ஆச்சுப்போ. அதுதான் நமக்கு ஏன்னு தெரியல. அப்புறம் ரிப்பெண்ட் ஆயிடும் திருப்பி. இன்னும் ஐயோ இப்படி தெரியாமல விட்டுட்டோமே நினைக்க கூடாது. அது டெய்லி மார்னிங் அண்ட் ஈவினிங் மறக்காமலே அந்த we have to light the lamp in the house. தீபம் இருக்கணும். தீப ஜோதிர் பரம் பிரம்மா, தீபர் ஜோதிர் ஜனார்தனா. தீபமே ஹரத்து பாப்பம், என்னோட பாப்பங்கள் எல்லாமே போயிடும். தீபர் ஜோதிர் நமோஸ்துதே என்ன இது பண்ணணும். குளிச்சுட்டு பண்ணணும். ஓகே, டேக் பாத் அண்ட் டூ நெக்ஸ்ட் மந்த்ரா. So that alone is the fire in principle in our body. Jatharagni rupena, Vaishvanara rupena, it is there in the body. Nihitam guhayam. Guhayam means in the heart it is abiding. Nihitam means vidusham buddhau. Who is that? Parabrahman. தஸ்மாத்வா ஏ தஸ்மாத் ஆத்மனஹ ஆகாஷஹ வாயு அக்னி. அப்போ இந்த அக்னில யார் இருக்கா? ஆத்மா இருக்கா இல்லையா? இப்ப இந்த பாடியில அக்னி இருக்கு. சோ இந்த ஹோல் பாடிக்கு என்ன பிராணம், உயிர் என்ன? இந்த ஆத்மன். சோ நிஹிதம் குஹாயாம், உள்ளக்குள்ள ஒரு குகை இருக்கு. அந்த குகைக்குள்ள இருக்கார் யாரு? ஆத்மன். அது புரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்காக இந்த விராட் உபாசனை, அக்னி ரூபேண உபாசனை. எங்க எங்க கனெக்ஷன் பாருங்க. சமிஷ்டில இருந்து வெஷ்டிக்கு போகணும். பர்சன் கேனாட் சி ஃபயர். எனக்கு என்ன ஃபயர்? குடுகுடு சப்தம் தான் வருது வயத்துல இருந்து, பசி சப்தம் வருது, இல்லைன்னா கேஸ் ப்ராப்ளம் ஏதோ சப்தம் வரும். இது புரிஞ்சுக்கோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட். எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ஃபயர் பிரின்சிபல் விராட் ஸ்வரூபேண. தென் யூ கேன் நோ தட் விராட் only here Vishwa form he is available in the heart. Next mantra. லோகாதிமக்னிம் தமுவாச தஸ்மை யா இஷ்டகா யாவதீர்வா யதாவா சசாபி தத் பிரத்யவதத்யதோக்தம் அதாஸ்ய மிருத்யுः புனரேவாஹ துஷ்டः. Now Upanishad says, the first line, Lokadim Agnim, the Agni which was born first in the world, Lokadim Agnim, Lokanam Adi. What is Lokanam Adi? Fire. Fire vandadukku appuram thaan the whole, all these 14 lokas came into existence. Yes, Panchabhutas only, the whole creation. So the whole creation, Panchabhutas, first one is what? Agni, visible element. Therefore, Lokadim Agnim. Tasmai tam Agnim uvacha. Tam uvacha, tam uvachan. That fire ritual, Agni Stuti, this is called Agni Stuti. What is that Stuti? Lokadim Agnim. That which was born first in the world, this is called Stuti, praising that ritual, that fire. That fire ritual, which is Pratishtham Ashrayam Jagataha. Acharya tells, that fire which is first in the world, that means Ashrayam Jagataha. In the Jagatiki Ashrayama irukindrathu eduvo adi. The greatness of this fire. Virat Rupena, this is Jagataha Ashrayam. For this universe, this whole fire is Virat Rupena. Virat Devata is appearing in what form? Fire form. Let's say Surya, Chandra also comes under what? That Virat Swarupam. Bhufpadam yasya nabhir vyadasura nilaschandra suryau cha netren. அதான் விராட் ஸ்வரூபம். சிவபக்தனான ஆபாதால நபஸ்தலாந்த புவன பிரம்மாண்டமா விஸ்புரத். So the whole creation is none other than that Paramatma. Tam uvacha, tasmai uvacha, Lord Yama told him to Nachiketa. Him means to Nachiketaha. Yaha, how to perform that ritual he is telling. Yaha ishtikaha. He also told what type of bricks should be used. Idella Karmakanda. Purva Mimamsa tells, once you want Swarga, it is Sakama Karma. Clear? I want Swarga, I want to do this ritual. Kamena Saha Vartate. No? This ritual. So I am performing to attain some benefit. So that ritual is called what? Sakam. So Sakamam Pananavanna, you have to follow all rules and regulations. Very important. And the homa konna eppadi pannanum? Circular pannanuma, triangular pannanuma, எவ்வளவு ஹைட் பண்ணணும், எத்தனை பிரிக்ஸ் வைக்கணும், அந்த பிரிக்ஸ் எந்த ஷேப்ல இருக்கணும், எந்த கலர்ல இருக்கணும், ஹவு மெனி பிரிக்ஸ் யூ ஹாவ் டு கீப், விச் டைரக்ஷன் யூ ஹாவ் டு கீப், ஆல் தீஸ் ஆர் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். இந்த பூர்வ மீமாம்சை பார்த்தா நீங்க உங்களுக்கு சரி இதெல்லாம் பண்ணணுமான்னு தோணும். வேண்டாப்பா இவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணணுமான்னு தோணும். One place it says, it's funny, no? The person, when he is performing some ritual, if he get some itching, he is not supposed to scratch with his hand. A person who is performing a ritual, any ritual, Vaidika ritual, where the Agnihotram is taking place, there he is not supposed to scratch this body. But eppadi Swamini itching vandana, how can a person can control? And the Mimamsa Shastra says, person has to scratch his body with a horn of a deer, animal. அந்த பசுவனுடைய அந்த அனிமலுடைய கொம்பு வச்சுட்டு he has to scratch. கையோட பண்ணக்கூடாது. பண்ண he has to take bath again. He is not fit to do that ritual. And அந்த கொம்பு எங்க வைக்கணும், அங்கே எங்க போடக்கூடாது. அதை எடுத்து போய் வேற இடத்துல அதுக்கு ஒரு பிளேஸ் இருக்கு, அங்கேதான் போடணும். இது மாதிரி எக்கச்சக்கமா. Once you want to offer this milk also in homa, you have to offer some milk, and the milk where from you have to take from a cow, and the cow you have to first feed the cow. The calf has to drink the milk of that cow, then only you have to take the milk. And the calf milk edikamale, if the calf has not taken the milk from the mother, and if you take, it is a dosha. And what you have to do? And the calf you have to bring near the cow. How to bring? ஏன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. அந்த பலாச மரம் ஒரு ஸ்டிக் இருக்கும், ஜாக் ஃப்ரூட் ட்ரீ, அந்த ஒரு ஸ்டிக் இருக்குமா, அதை வச்சுட்டு தான் முள்ளமா தட்டி தட்டி அங்க போஞ்சப்ப யூ ஹாவ் டு டேக் தட் காஃப் டு த கவ். அந்த ஸ்டிக்கு கூட சும்மா இலை இல்லாமல் இருக்கக்கூடாது, சாஃப்ட் இலை இருக்கணுமா. It all says. I've seen those mantras exactly. They say அந்த ஸ்டிக்கு இந்த லீவ்ஸ் இருக்கணும், அதே லீஃப் கூட ட்ரை லீஃப் இருக்க கூடாது, அந்த கிரீன் லீவ்ஸ் சாஃப்டா இருக்கணும், அது வச்சுட்டு தான் தொட்டணும் அந்த காஃபன். இப்படி சொன்னதான் இட் கோஸ் டு த மதர். தென் இட் ட்ரிங்க்ஸ் த மில்க் ஃப்ரம் மதர். தென் யூ டேக் ஃப்ரம் தட் கவ் அண்ட் தட் மில்க் யூ ஹாவ் டு யூஸ். சொல்றதுக்குள்ளவே ஆயாசம் வந்தாச்சு. இந்த மாதிரி அந்த மில்க் தான் ஆஃபர் பண்ணாதான் எனக்கு பெனிஃபிட் கிடைக்கும். பண்ணலன்னா என்ன ஆகும்னா பெனிஃபிட் கிடைக்காது, அவ்வளவுதான். You don't get benefit. Like this, every step of Purva Mimamsa, all the steps you have to follow. That is why Yamadharma Raja, இதுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன்னா, இதெல்லாம் பிரிக்ஸ் அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் எல்லாம் எதுக்கு சுவாமினி என்ன நீங்க கேட்டா அதுக்கு தான் சொல்றேன். So, யா இஷ்டிகாஹா யாவதீவா யதாவா. What type of bricks one should use for that ritual, fire ritual? And fire, it has to come and you have to make homa kunda. அந்த ஹோம குண்டாக்கு பிரிக்ஸ் வேணும். அந்த ஹவு மெனி பிரிக்ஸ் யூ ஹாவ் டு யூஸ், யாவதி ஹவு மெனி பிரிக்ஸ், அண்ட் ஹவு டு பெர்ஃபார்ம் ஏன பிரகாரேண பாருங்க. So you have to take care of homa kunda, you have to take care of how many bricks, how to arrange the bricks, and how to perform the ritual also. Everything he taught. Saha cha api, he taught everything. What he did, Nachiketa immediately, saha cha api pratyavadat. Immediately he repeated the whole ritual. இப்படி பண்ணணும்னு ஹோம்ஒர்க் சொல்லிட்டார் அங்கே. நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் நீங்க எல்லாம் சொல்லுங்க ஹோம்ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு பார்க்கலாம். So he repeated the whole ritual how to perform Nachiketa to Yamadharmaraja. நீங்க சொன்ன பாடம் எல்லாம் எனக்கு புரிஞ்சிச்சு, கரெக்டா திருப்பி சொல்லிட்டார். இன்னும் சந்தோஷமா வச்சு ஒன் மோர் பூன் ஃபார் யூ சொல்லிட்டார் யமதர்மராஜா. அந்த பூன் நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் கொடுக்குறேன். ஓம் பூர்ணமத பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. ஹரிः ஓம். ஸ்ரீ குருभ्यो நமः. ஹரிः ஓம்.